Hello relatives, welcome to the Resist Line 3 weekly update, where we review actions, events, and conversations from the Stop Line 3 movement and the movements it intersects. Every week, 7 p.m. Central, right here, and remember, hashtag Stop Line 3. Actions to Stop Line 3. Ride for the Rivers. On May 12th, Water Protector Shanae Matson of the Welcome Water Protector Center began her Ride for the Rivers across Minnesota. Matson will bicycle the full length of proposed Line 3 route, stopping at each of the rivers the pipeline will cross to witness destruction and share songs, prayers, and gratitude for the water and the people protecting it. Other water protectors will join her for sections of the journey. She launched the ride from Superior and was hosted for one night at Camp McGizzy and one at the Welcome Water Protector Center. She is currently on her way from the Pine River near Bacchus to the Shell River near Park Rapids, Minnesota. Drone footage recently released by New Era 4K shows heavy deforestation around the proposed Shell River crossing area, typical of HDD water crossings. The Shell River is a major tributary of the Crow Wing River, which flows across Minnesota and into the Mississippi near Brainerd. Solidarity updates. Evicting Enbridge from the Straits of Mackinac. This week, water protectors across the region, including many who are fighting Line 3, headed to Ojibwe and Ottawa Treaty Territory in Michigan to help deliver eviction notices to Enbridge there. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer has ordered Enbridge to cease operations along the corroded stretch of Line 5 running beneath the Straits of Mackinac between Lake Michigan and Lake Huron. The order was due to go into effect on Thursday, May 13th. On May 12th and 13th, members of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Oneida, and other nations met along with allies in Mackinac City for 2 days of art, food, marching, speakers, and community along the shores of the strait. On the 13th, they delivered eviction notices to Enbridge's pump stations and offices in Lansing and Mackinac City. Enbridge has stated they will continue operating the line until a court orders them to stop, though they are now running oil through Line 5 in violation of state law. Hummingbird stops a pipeline in Canada. In the fight against Trans Mountain Pipeline in Canada, hummingbirds have brought their beating wings to bear. Construction on the project is delayed until August 20th after the nests of migratory birds, including a rare hummingbird, were found along the corridor. Canada's Environment and Climate Change Department has ordered the delay to avoid disrupting the nesting period. We are grateful for the solidarity of airborne relatives, and as always demand that the state acknowledge the rights of First Nations with comparable precision. Water protectors stand with Palestine. This week, as the Israeli military bombarded Palestine with an aerial bombing campaign, water protectors in Minnesota acknowledged the connectedness of all fights against colonial violence and expressed solidarity with the Palestinian people in this dark time. May 15th marked the 73rd anniversary of Nakba, or disaster, of the violent displacement of Palestine. Said Mdewakanton, Dakota, and Dene water protector Dallas Goldtooth, "I stand in solidarity with Palestine and my relatives living under apartheid within the nation-state of Israel." Yellowfinch tree sitters sentenced. Last week, tree sitters who blockaded the Mountain Valley Pipeline for over 2.5 years were sentenced in Virginia. A Montgomery County judge sentenced sitters to spend as much time in jail as they spent in the trees, said one of the sitters, Aker, from jail after sentencing. "I want folks to know regardless of how I've been charged, I stand behind my actions. I'll go day for day, tree for jail, any day of the week to stop the damn pipeline. They may have me in a concrete box, but the woods and nature is something I hold with me always." Upcoming events. On May 26th, the Thousand Grandmother Movement of the Bay Area will host Grandmother to Grandmother Stop the Line 3 Pipeline, a gathering in front of the governor's mansion in St. Paul, Minnesota, to demand that the Governor Walz and President Biden use their power to stop Line 3. June 5th to the 8th, a coalition of climate groups and water protectors are inviting all to come to northern Minnesota for the Treaty People Gathering, a mass mobilization to resist Line 3. This Tuesday, May 18th at 6 p.m., organizers will host an informational call with Indigenous pipeline fighters Don Goodwin, Tara Hauska, Winona LaDuke, and Tasha Martineau. You can sign up for the gathering and find resources and information at treatypeoplegathering.com. That's treatypeoplegathering.com. Alright relatives, that was this week's Resist Line 3 weekly update. Monday, 7 p.m. Central, we drop it out for you to see. I hope you liked the episode, and again, you can go to tinyurl.com/resistline3. That's tinyurl.com/resistline3, and just figure out how you can plug in. Thanks a lot for being here. See you next week.